All right, check it out. Hey, welcome back to another Commercial Trucking Chronicle video. Let me put it down here like that. There you go, there you go. Hey, check it out. So, they just hacked the daggone United States Federal Reserve. Um, is it the Reserve, the Federal Reserve, or the, whatever, the place where they put all the money at? It's not the Reserve. I think it is the Reserve. I'm just hearing all this stuff on YouTube, man, and on the news actually. Um, no, the U.S. Treasury, they just hacked it. The Chinese done hacked the Treasury, and it's kind of crazy to think that they would do that. But hey, man, um, they said cyber attacks and stuff like that were going to be coming. So eventually, so now I guess you know what I'm saying. Um, you know. We're having to have all kind of step up the security systems and you know what I'm saying, a lot of the stuff. um it doesn't surprise me that we're gonna need to kind of like, because the old system, put it this way, because we got a lot. Look, technology is advancing, all right, but you got, like the banks, it's outdated, all right. And but what you have is, a banking cartel who, if they don't feel like their systems are outdated, because it's profitable to them. Every time you go to take and withdraw some money, you got to pay them a fee. And every time you got to go and transfer some money, you got to pay them a fee. You know, um, even when you deposit money, they're taking your money. So that's the way of the old banking uh, policies, and now they got this new, distributed ledger technology, or you know, um, faster payments and stuff like that. Um, you can send money faster anywhere in the world. It's permissionless. You ain't got to go into a bank on a before they close, or if you need to wire money, you know what I'm saying, it ain't got to be done during, you know, a bank holiday, or, not like, you can do it any time of the day and night, anytime. And it's so much cheaper. It's like for a fraction of the money and stuff. Um, um, you got countries that owe other countries money, you know what I'm saying? They can lend money, borrow money, and trade agreements and tariffs and stuff like that. Um, just, so it doesn't surprise me that now, like the banking system, or the treasury and stuff like that, is under attack. You, I mean, I heard rumors that, what I'm saying, like the World Trade Center, there was all this gold and all this stuff that was supposed to be held over there, but I don't think that was United States gold. That was another country's gold, but they were holding it here, like, and I don't know what was recovered from, 9/11, um, and the rightful people got their money, um, or got their assets and stuff. Uh, it's just so much that, like, you really can't put your finger on it, but I can see why they would be like, yeah, we're gonna target the United States Treasury. You know what I'm saying? Because you got people like the BRICS nations and stuff like that. They want to get away from using the American dollar. The dollar's supposed to be weakening, but then again, it's been doing so well while other markets are crashing. You know what I'm saying? Real estate market, um, stock markets, foreign other countries, their stock markets is crashing. You know what I'm saying? The Chinese stock market just crashed or whatever. Um, you know, and now just recently, Panama Canal, you know what I'm saying, is um, it's in question. It's in question of you know what I'm saying, like who's running it? Like is the Chinese running it when the United States built it? And they didn't build it and allow Panama, you know what I'm saying? They didn't build it in the Panama to have the Panamanian government let the Chinese run it, you know. The Panamanian government's supposed to be running it. And I guess, you know, like that agreement that, you know, okay, we built it, we'll let you guys, you know what I'm saying, oversee it and run the operations and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you're an ally, all right? So that agreement was made by Jimmy Carter, who just passed. So now that he no longer is alive, do the United States need to honor the agreement that they have with Panama that they can run it? You know, because while Jimmy was still alive, Jimmy Carter, he's still, I mean, he's the president, but he can still be like, nope, I told him they could have it. Probably as long as, you know, while I'm alive, ain't nobody gonna be able to take that from me. Well, he ain't here no more. And I'm not saying that that's what the agreement was, but that the rumors have it. I don't know. So we're just trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, where do we go from here in the new year? All right. I know there's been a lot of attempts to distract people from what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you have all this celebrity, you know, fallout or, you know, accusations. And I seen a video where Mace and P. Diddy was on a track together, and Mace was like, remember that girl that you said was 19? He's like, yeah. Puffy was like, yeah. Mace was like, she ain't 19. And Puffy's like, she showed me some ID. He's like, bruh, she ain't 19. I followed her to school. Like, this girl is a little girl. You feel me? And like, so Mace was already, you know what I'm saying, pretty much on top of it. Cause you know, I mean, back in the days, you can get fake IDs and stuff like that, man. These young girls were running around here, you know, getting into clubs. First of all, you know you ain't old enough, and the bouncer look at the ID and look at you and be like, all right, go ahead in there. Like, they dead wrong. But you know she ain't that age. But you know, this is what we're going on. So all of that now is like, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about all of that now. And, you know, the long run, the law is going to catch up to, especially, you know, saying they had a track record for what they was doing. And, you know, finally it came to the light, you know. This is the time that we're living in right now, the truth. Everybody is getting, you know, all this truth is coming out. And they've been talked about anyway. So a lot of that stuff, wow, the truth is shining so bright over here, right? And blinding people, you blinded with the truth. It's stuff going on behind the scene. You know what I'm saying? But it's still shining even more truth. All right. And it's kind of something. I mean, it's just so much. There's so much that's going on. Like you got the androids or the aliens or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and anarchy, and you know what I'm saying, like fallen angels and stuff. Everything is just coming into, you know, the you know, all this stuff coming into play, all this stuff coming into the picture. It's all over TV, it's all over the news. You know what I'm saying? It was just leading up to the look, Donald Trump almost got assassinated. I think they tried to kill him twice. Man, listen. We're in for a wild ride, man. 2025 is gonna be a wild one, man. I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be so many changes. It's just not even funny, man. Just to think about, you know, some of the stuff that, you know, is likely to happen or that's on the table, right? What are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Housing market's crashing. You know, people starting to wear masks again. Right? You know, we got mass deportations. But you know what I'm saying? You know, they got plan of just rounding up folks and stuff, and I can't wait to see how that's gonna play out. Meanwhile, artificial intelligence, autonomous vehicles. You know, the thing about that is they can't put out reflectors. They can't put out reflected triangles, or if they have a breakdown, are they just gonna stop in traffic? They can't even put no triangles out to so if they can't signal to other motorists, they said the flashing lights of the beat, just have the hazards on and stuff like that. But as a driver, you and I both know that we held to a higher standard. Even if we have our hazard lights on, we still supposed to get out and go and put some triangles out about 100 feet back, and then the oncoming traffic like 100 feet before that. So the autonomous vehicles cannot even do that. So another sticky situation there. Can't wait to see what kind of legislation they're gonna, bring up. Because let's just face it, man. You know what I'm saying? Job market is tough enough as it is, but if they're gonna just introduce, automated everything and put people out of jobs, like, is it kid tested and mother approved? Come on, like, you had to have things that were kid tested and mother approved. All right, so the babies don't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So if the mothers is looking at it like, yeah, you know what? I agree with that. You see what I'm saying? Like, and big government and big business, like big business just runs the government. Government is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but they're being bought by these big businesses. But, they can't just bypass. That's like OSHA. I'm going to tell you, the reason why a lot of companies left out of the United States once upon a time was because they kept getting slapped with them fines by OSHA, right? Shout out to OSHA Cares Diversity Affairs. You see what I'm saying? They run up on you if there's a complaint. But, they went to these third world countries where it was like, a little bit less, regulated, and the fines and things, because, they wanted to fatten their pockets. They wouldn't stay in the United States if they kept getting fined because, they had legislation. They had people that were, cracking down on all of these corporations, that were making so much money, but they were not playing by the rules. That holds true for a lot of things, even in the crypto space. All right, let's talk about Tether. You know what I'm saying? Talk about money laundering. You see what I'm saying? Like, so the regulators, which work for the government, right? Or no, they don't even work for. I don't think regulation comes from the government. So the people that will enforce those regulations, they probably are government officials. Yes, they're on the payroll. They're getting corrupt. They're being bought out. They're given a free pass, right? So as the government goes bigger and bigger and bigger, we don't have nobody taking accountability. Well, this next administration that's coming in is because a lot of that was those Democrats. So now we got the Republican Party that's trying to bring back, accountability, innovation, because you had some people that were trying to stop innovation because they were getting paid. They was getting, That's like saying, oh yeah, you could continue to dump contaminants and stuff like that into the water. Ain't nobody paying attention to that. But then they came up with some technology that down the river, if they take water samples, they can see where it came from just because they know that there's a factory up the river. So they know that these chemicals were being dumped into the river. You see what I'm saying? And that's innovation. That's technology. Man, they get afraid of that tech, man, because transparency. I'm telling you, they do not want distributed ledger technology because it has everything to do with transparency. That's on the blockchain, all right? Brokers, you know what I'm saying? Shippers, as far as international goods, services, from the time it's manufactured, because it's got a barcode on it, from where it's going to where it's going. Even the payment system of when it was manufactured in another country and how much they're paying to have it transported. And there's a couple of ways things get transported. You got the railroads, you got the ocean, right? And then you also have the by air, right? So they got certain fines for certain things, right? Now, with the transportation department on the driving with, you know, transportation, like a truck driving thing, it's so corrupt. They are not robbing, you know what I'm saying, the aerodynamic or the what to call that? Aviation division. If you transport something through the aviation, you're getting paid every damn believe you're getting paid exactly what it's worth to transport it. Okay? If you put it on a train, you damn sure best believe, I don't care who it is, right? You see them trains, the railway, and intermodal, right? You know they got nobody's come. They're getting a set price around the board. Set price around the board. Cargo ships, same thing, man. You're gonna pay for that freight. But now when it comes to the trucking industry, because you have small mom and pop truck owners like you and me, they want to try and, you know, do everything they can to rob you of, you know, the rate per mile. And you do need to know what your rate per mile to be able to, you know, move product. However, you got brokers that are like, I just want to give it to you for dirt cheap. Like, bro, this is no way to conduct business. You know what I'm saying? When the shipper or the manufacturer, whoever it is, they're paying X amount of dollars to have this thing moved, right? So how are we getting ripped off? Because there's no transparency. You see what I'm saying? And the reason that they're getting away with this is because on a high level somewhere in that transportation or in that you know, in the government, you know, whereas they're allowing these people to have, you know, third parties and different subsidiaries of, the broker or the licensed carrier or the co-signee, you know, there's no transparency with that freight rate. You see what I'm saying? You know, and then they, you know, they always gotta leave some money for the fuel. Like jet fuel's not cheap. Diesel to put them boats on the water is not cheap. You know what I'm saying? That coal or whatever is not cheap. Or electric, you know, the train system, the rail system, it's not cheap. You know, but they'll get you as a little, you know, small trucking company. All that's gonna come to an end. All that's gonna come to an end. Believe me, because same way they can track it. The said price needs to be attached to it, right? And that's something that we need to look forward to. That's going to happen. Panama Canal, getting back to that, this is why they're going to home in and start really, really, really looking on this, these goods and services that are being transported, because when it comes to shipments, it's no games. We're not playing any games. You see, they're not playing games. Why? Because they want to take control of a major port, like, or a major canalway where, you know, goods and services coming through there. This is not somewhere where we were talking about, oh, we just need some cruise ships because people on vacation. No, they're talking about trillions of dollars in inventory and certain goods that's passing through there. Yes. So, it's something else, man, you know. As far as the aliens or the androids or, you know, whatever in the sky and stuff, like, you know, I have to get back to you on that. You know, I ain't seen nothing out here, but I do know that the wind is pretty strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty strong out here, like, real talk. We get some windy days, so... New Year's coming in. For the New Year's, I'm seeing a economy that is looking to do two things: crash and then rebound. So while we're over here looking at one thing or being so, messages, just one thing, over here, something totally different going on. We need to keep our eyes to it. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused on it. And let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Like the video. Share the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Swizzy. I'll be back with another one. If I'm ranting, just let me know. But what do you think? You guys, I want you all to have a safe, happy New Year's, a blessed one. And yeah, we'll get back at it very soon.